Gonna take you back in time on this episode. What does this ship have in common with the Titanic? To find out, stay tuned. I'm in beautiful Queenstown, South Island, New Zealand. Welcome to my fourth and final part of my epic adventure down here, checking out a few of these. You may remember from the last episode I got to fly around a river in a jet boat, but these are the big boys' toys. I would have loved to have had a go in this. You can tell it can go fast, it's got a big accelerator pedal. But looking at jet boats wasn't my mission today. My mission involved this. This is the Titanic, launched in 1911. And unfortunately sank in 1912. What does she have in common with Queenstown, and in particular this boat? Queenstown is situated on a lake, and around the lake are small settlements. Back in the day, at the turn of last century, commerce required better communications between Queenstown and the rest of the settlements in the area. The result was the Earnslaw, 51 meters or 168 foot long steamship, designed to service all the settlements along the lakeside. It carried sheep and people cargo for many years up and down the lake. She was actually launched on the 24th of February 1912. 2 months later, the Titanic would sink, and the rest, as they say, is history. But our story doesn't end there. Our story continues. The difference between the Titanic and the Earnslaw is that 110 years later, the Earnslaw is still alive. That's why I'm back in Queenstown. Gonna travel back in time on a Titanic vintage 1912 genuine steamship. Probably nowhere in the world on this particular day that another steamship is running a real steam engine and going out on the water. This is a very rare. This is interesting here because it has the history of photographs. But for me, the nice thing about this compartment is you can see parts of the original ship. These are the plates, the hull, and it's riveted. This was in the days before welding. That's how old we're talking. Like any ship of this age, it's probably gone through a lot of changes. You can see some old writing on here. There's a bit of a dint there. I think this is all original stuff. I'm not sure if this porthole is original, but it sure looks it. I think this is an auxiliary steering position. Not entirely sure. I did notice that all the deck gear was actually made in England.
Where's the big one? Where's the old dog?
while it was wonderful to be on deck, I wanted to check out something else. There was something more to this ship that was special, and it was the fact that she was a steamship. I had to take a look at her engine room. Love this, kind of a personal touch, obviously where the engine room crew dry their clothes. And it is hot down here, and that's because of these two triple expansion double acting jet condensing engines using 14 tons of coal, a ton an hour. Now there were parts that you couldn't access like down there, but luckily I was armed with a sneaky cam. So I know I shouldn't have done this really, but I just had to get these shots. Looking down from the gratings, I then saw the heart of the engines, the boilers. I had to have a look at those. Time for sneaky cam. To keep a ship like this going, you have to keep these boilers lit, and that means doing this, almost non-stop. The Ernslaw needs 1 ton of coal per hour to keep her going through the water. We made a stop on our journey to drop off some passengers. It was also a chance for me to get off the ship and take a few shots. After a short stop, we continued our journey. Then I decided to be a little bit cheeky. I sort of invited myself up onto the bridge deck. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I didn't want to miss a thing.
This indeed is a privilege, to be standing on the bridge deck of an old steamer circa 1912. Never going to get this chance again. Oh, thank you. I just got to get a look at this bridge deck. That's amazing. Oh, it's not that bit I want to film.
I know, exactly.
It's this wonderful stuff in here.
Exactly. Homemade and where is it?
Where is it? Is that?
Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool. Brilliant.
Same places. Titanic stuff.
Wow.
Theirs is a lot drier.
I mean, this is, well, yeah, keep an eye on that. Yeah, I've got my own boat. I'm in Whangarei at the moment. I've got a yacht sailed over from UK
Brilliant.
over a period of 6 years. I've just got to get the, I mean, this is just a privilege to be on this deck here.
Where are you sailing in?
Van der Stadt, 36. It's a 70s design, and set off from Plymouth about 6 years ago. I stuck here because of COVID. And we're all in, there's a whole bunch of us crews stuck in Whangarei and various other places over here.
Yeah.
And been here over a year now, so I thought I'd come and tick a few things off my bucket list.
Yeah,
I never realised this was here. Oh, this is just incredible experience. Do you get blasé about it? You know, being on here all the time.
I've 20 years on here, and
Wow.
I was skipper here for 4 years.
Wow.
So yeah, just back to the cruise. Having said that, of course we didn't like it. You wouldn't, if you had to have a job.
Yeah,
It's not too bad.
it's a bit like a bus, I guess. But yeah, when you sort of stand back and see what it is, put my hand on that and say I steered it. There, I've done it.
There you go.
Steering a 1912 steam-powered vessel. This is a privilege that hardly anybody ever has, and I'm doing it. So a good day. just got off the Earnshore. I have to say, I had to record this. That was absolutely brilliant. Dream of a lifetime come true. I'm in an Irish pub. It's the only place I've ever found you can have a beer and do your confessional at the same time. Dear Father, I have sinned many times. Leaving Queenstown this morning. Yeah, there's snow up there this morning. Yes, I think I'm leaving at about the right time. It's not looking very nice.
So this was to be the end of my South Island adventure here in New Zealand.
Getting a ride to the airport. That's good.
Hope you enjoyed the last 4 episodes. Something slightly different. We're back to normal in the next episode. But thank you for bearing with me. And I hope you enjoyed this amazing experience just as I did. And I will forever remember that steamship on a lake. But now, time to go home.
There's nothing like water coming into your boat to concentrate the mind. I got the knife, I was poking around. I've just put a hole in the bottom of my boat. This is serious.
Please check it on the map.
Oh, yes. Okay, I agree. Yes.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you've enjoyed the last 4 videos. Back to the normal format next week. Sorry this video is a little bit short. I've actually got COVID at the moment, so this is all I can come up with. Don't forget to subscribe. Many thanks to my patrons for your amazing support. Thank you for watching. Facebook and Instagram, all links are below. Take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.